Barnacles are tiny crustaceans. Think of them as distant relatives of crabs, except they glue themselves to a surface and stay put for life. They latch onto the shell for a free ride, filtering food from the water as the turtle swims. Most barnacles don't directly harm the shell. It's like having a backpack you didn't ask for. But in large numbers, they increase drag, slow the turtle down, and make swimming harder. If a turtle is already weak or injured, barnacles can overwhelm it, even growing near sensitive areas like flippers, eyes, or nostrils, making survival much harder. Imagine you're a barnacle, a tiny crustacean with no fins, no tail, and no way to swim through the endless blue. Your only hope of survival. Find a ride. Not just any ride, a steady, living cruise ship that will take you to the richest feeding grounds the ocean has to offer. Enter the sea turtle. Strong, steady, and always on the move, it's the perfect host. A turtle's shell is like prime oceanfront real estate, solid, stable, and with a built-in travel plan that takes you through plankton-filled waters. As the turtle glides effortlessly across currents, you, the barnacle, get an all-you-can-eat buffet without lifting a claw. The turtle doesn't seek you out. You find it. When you're still the drifting larva, you sense the right chemical cues in the water. You settle down, glue yourself to the shell for life, and let the journey begin. For the barnacle, the turtle is safety, mobility, and food delivery rolled into one. And for millions of years, this unlikely pairing has crisscrossed the oceans, one ancient mariner carrying hundreds of tiny stowaways on a voyage neither could make alone. At first glance, a turtle covered in barnacles might look like it's just carrying a bit of ocean decoration. But in the wild, that's no fashion statement. It's a distress signal. Healthy turtles are the Olympic swimmers of the sea. Their constant movement, strong currents, and healthy skin naturally keep barnacle numbers in check. A few here and there, normal. But when the shell is smothered in them, something is very wrong. Barnacle overload often means the turtle has slowed down, not because it's lazy, but because it's sick, injured, or starving. Weakened, it drifts instead of powering through the waves. And in this slower state, barnacle sees the opportunity to settle, multiply, and spread across the shell, flippers, even around the eyes and mouth. The more barnacles there are, the harder swimming becomes. It's like trying to run a marathon wearing a backpack filled with bricks. Every stroke takes more energy, every breath comes harder. So when rescuers spot a turtle plastered with barnacles, they know it's not just a cleanup job, it's a race to save a life. Because in the ocean, too many passengers can sink even the strongest captain. One of the biggest myths about barnacles is that they bore deep into a turtle's shell like termites in wood. The truth? They're not drillers, they're glue artists. Barnacles don't have the tools to tunnel through a shell. Instead, when they're still tiny, drifting larvae, they find a good spot and quite literally cement themselves in place. This barnacle glue is one of the strongest natural adhesives known. Scientists still study it, trying to copy its waterproof stickiness. Once attached, they build their hard, volcano-like shells and let the ocean bring food to them. Over time, their grip becomes so secure that even powerful waves can't shake them loose. That's great for the barnacle, but tricky for anyone trying to help the turtle. Removing barnacles the wrong way can chip, scratch, or weaken the carapace. Imagine peeling off something superglued to your fingernail. You might take part of the nail with it. That's why marine rescuers use specialized tools and techniques to pop them off gently without harming the turtle underneath. So no, barnacles can't bore their way in, but their stubborn grit proves that in the ocean, even the smallest hitchhiker can leave a mark. When a turtle washes ashore sick, weak and weighed down with barnacles, the rescue mission begins. Trained marine rehabilitators know exactly how to help, using specialized tools to lift each barnacle without cracking or scraping the shell. It's delicate work, like removing glass splinters from a priceless painting. But here's the key. If you spot a turtle in the wild with barnacles, don't play hero. Prying them off without training can cause painful injuries or infections. The best help you can give is to call local wildlife authorities who know how to handle the situation safely. And remember, barnacles aren't villains in this story. They've been hitching rides on turtles for millions of years, long before humans even knew they existed. In healthy conditions, a few barnacles are just part of the turtle's natural life, harmless passengers along for the ride. The problem only begins when the turtle's health declines. That's when the balance tips, the passengers multiply, and what was once a harmless partnership becomes a heavy burden. In the ocean's grand design, even the smallest creature plays a role. Sometimes the difference between balance and harm is only a few tiny shells away. So barnacles aren't the villains of the sea, just clever passengers who've been riding with turtles since the dawn of time. But when a turtle slows down, gets sick, or struggles to feed, those passengers can become an anchor pulling it further into danger. Our job? To respect that ancient balance, and when needed, step in to give nature a helping hand. If this story made you see the ocean a little differently, give the video a like, subscribe for more underwater tales, and share it with someone who loves the sea. Because the more we understand the ocean's smallest hitchhikers, the better we can protect its greatest travelers.